Well, off the bench today, and great to be joining you for this edition of Te Akau TV with the team busy at Ellerslie and also down at Trentham. As I say, I'm standing in for the moment, but let's take a look briefly at the runners that we have today, because pretty exciting to be chasing down 3 group races across the country. We'll start at Trentham with the running of the Group 2 Wakefield Challenge Stakes. It's a $100,000 race for the 2-year-olds. It's not the biggest of fields, and we've sent a horse down there on debut called Ayatea Lad. He's a very smart gelding by Savabeel. He was a bit of a handful to start with when he came back from the sale, but we have gelded him, and Jamie feels he's really turned the corner. Not often you'll see a Te Akau horse on debut in terms of in a Group 2 race, but we have confidence that he does have the ability, and obviously in the hands of top rider Opie Boston, he'll be well positioned to win some lucrative purse money, stake money, towards heading to the Karaka Million, which is the aim for him, for his group of owners. Look, he's trialled well. He's it's a tiny field, so he has drawn barrier 6, but we think he should be able to handle the ground. His mother Corsage was a very good 2-year-old, and in fact was a Group 1 performer, so keep an eye on Ayatea Lad. He's well supported on debut, and this is the start of what we think will be a very exciting career ahead for him. Aberdeen takes her place in the Group 1 Captain Cook Stakes. Now, a multiple Group 2 performer. We're privileged to race her for the Hawkins family at Wentwood Grange. She's a ripper of a mare. She is as honest as the day is long, and she does deserve to break through a Group 1. The team has decided, her ownership team, to keep her in work, and she's there to challenge in the hands of Shafiq Rusov. She's drawn a little awkwardly at barrier 10, but she's in great order. Her fresh legs come into this, and this is arguably how she races the best. You'd expect her, as she is in her work, to be she's very laid back in her work, but we do expect her to give a really good showing today. Any improvement in the ground will do favours for her, but our Aberdeen are worthy, I think, money earner potentially in the running of the Captain Cook Stakes. She's certainly capable of a top 5 finish. We head to the Twilight meeting at Ellerslie as well. The first of our runners there is Meteoric Lass. All of our team to be ridden today by the King, Michael Coleman. Drawn 5, following on the back of a pretty tough run at Te Rapa where a lot didn't go her way. Better indication of her form for the Fortuna team. Her 2 starts prior, which saw her go back-to-back 2 wins from 2 outings, and she should be very competitive today from a handy drawn 5 at Ellerslie. Meteoric Lass in the 4th. Total Excess takes his place in race number 6, and we think he's a little bit of an excitement machine, the son of Delago Deluxe. Again, it's Michael Coleman. Again, an awkward draw though, so there's a plan A and the plan B. He's got good gate speed. He usually loves to race straight on the speed, but we'll just have to see how he jumps as to what position he will take up in the Group 3 Bone Crusher Stakes. We'll leave that to Michael. Obviously, he will have the best understanding of what strategy to take. But Total Excess, deservedly well supported going into that. We think he's in for a very big season ahead. Race number 7, good to see the return of Beaumarchais to Ellerslie. He was a horse that performed with credit at Ellerslie previously as a 3-year-old when he was 4th in the Group 1 New Zealand Derby. He's drawn nicely too at barrier 5, 58.5 kilos for Mickey. His work has been very good. We expect him, just with his racing type, to settle midfield. The step up in distance will definitely help him. And at double figure odds, he's probably been a little overlooked in the market. He's been a horse we've had to handle. He's had a few little niggly issues, but look, his work this week was very solid, and we think he goes into the race in good order. And we won't forget either racing currently from the Darren Weir stable. We do have Age of Fire contesting an event today across the Tasman. 6 o'clock you'll catch that race. John Allen will take them out. Look, it's a tough race for him today, under the 60 kilos impost, but his big target is the Listed Lord Stakes on Boxing Day at Caulfield, so as long as we see him running through that line strongly, we'll be very happy. He's enjoying his beach work. It really has been a change of environment, and it's sharpened him up mentally, so I look for him to be running through that line, as I say, strongly heading towards Boxing Day at Caulfield. But that's it, Team Tangerine for the weekend. Very busy across the country, and we look forward to sitting down and enjoying a huge Saturday of racing.